You are leaving over my dead body.
That's a dangerous thing to say to a killer.
Do you honestly think that I'm afraid of you?
Get out of my way, Mom.
Kendall, you couldn't hurt me. You wouldn't hurt me, and you couldn't possibly commit murder.
I wanted Adam dead. I went there to kill him, his life for Ian's.
But you didn't. You didn't shoot. You couldn't pull the trigger.
Well, that's what I thought. But Emma saw me.
Emma is a little girl, and she is very confused. Emma doesn't know what she really saw.
Freeze!
No, I didn't.
Don't move. Taylor, you okay?
Yes.
Adam, it's not what you think. Get your hands off me. Tell him to get his hands off me. I swear, I can explain.
Explain what? That you botched another attempt on my life? Call the police. Tell them we have Stewart's murderer in custody.
Police, I turn myself in. Before anyone else gets hurt. Before Zach does God knows what to protect me. The truth is, I'm the killer, so I need to end this.
You are not the killer. Kendall, are you ready to face a death sentence based on what a very confused 7-year-old little girl is saying because she's been completely manipulated by her mother?
Mom, I remember seeing Emma that night.
Yes, so? Do you remember pulling the trigger?
You can't stop me from doing this.
Kendall, you can't confess to something you didn't do, something you can't remember.
That doesn't mean it didn't happen. You should know that better than anyone. Mom, I am proof that you were raped. Your mind blocked out that rape forever. You denied that I even existed for years. And I know why. It's because you weren't ready to accept what happened. You were attacked and brutalized. And your mind just buried it until you were ready to accept it and strong enough to deal with it.
But my mind protected me. Your mind is playing tricks on you, honey. Kendall, you're not capable of murder.
That's what my head kept telling me. I blocked it out. I blocked out pointing a gun at a living, breathing man and pulling the trigger in cold blood. These candles will help.
Kendall, do you remember the night you found me in my car? Outside the police station? After I had seen Michael Cambias? That storm.
You were terrified.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thunder and the lightning and so much rain. It was just like the night I was raped. And you stayed with me? Because I just relived every single moment of it. You know, the fear and the anger and the shame. But you stayed with me and you got me home and you took care of me. You took care of me. Right down to the warm tea and the fuzzy slippers. And all you got was a cut lip in return.
You were consumed by all those horrible memories.
Yes. But you told me the one thing I needed to hear. It's not your fault. And you need to hear that, Kendall. Honey, you need to hear that whatever happened at Adam Chandler's house that night was not your fault.
Mom, I shot a man.
It's not your fault.
Mom, the night that I helped you through, do you remember what else I said about my father? I said that Richard Fields should have been shot.
That has nothing to do with this.
Doesn't it? Mom, I hated my father for what he had done to you. And I hated Adam because I had believed that he had taken my child from me. I pulled that trigger. I did it to kill a man for stealing innocence and for causing fear and pain and grief.
Kendall, you don't remember pulling that trigger.
An innocent man is dead, Mom. A kind, decent man who is nothing but good to me and my children. And it'll haunt me for the rest of my life.
No, it won't. Nightmare's over. Doesn't matter.
Like how it doesn't, Zach? If you did something, I need to know.
Things always work out. It's done already.
No, Zach, you don't get to just blow me off like that.
Honey, maybe you should just let this one go. Maybe you should just trust Zach.
Listen to your mother.
Oh, so that's it? You went somewhere, you did something, so everything's okay? I should just go along with it?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Zach, it does not work that way. I killed a man.
Will you stop saying that?
Why, because it makes you uncomfortable? Do you think I like saying it? Do you think I want it to be the truth? You can't just hide from the truth. I have to face what's happened. I have to end this right now.
Kendall, I am not going to let you volunteer for a death sentence.
Mom, I'm not volunteering. I'm guilty.
You're not guilty of anything. You didn't kill Stuart. Annie did.
I know you want to believe that.
And I do. Truth always comes out, mark my words.
Whatever you've done.
I've done for my family. These boys have lost you once, they're not gonna lose you again.
Zach, you can't fix this.
I have fixed it. How's Ian?
Well, he couldn't sleep. He lost his teddy. But once I put it back in his arms, he was fine.
Good.
Where's my mom?
She left. She went to the hospital to check on Emma.
Zach, I have to confess. I can't do this. This guilt is killing me.
I know. But the guilt you're feeling has nothing to do with Stuart. It's the guilt you're feeling about Ian. I feel the same way. Not being able to do anything, that's what led up to that whole thing with Adam. It's thinking about the little boy in the room and watch him slip away, and there's nothing we can do to save him.
I should have stayed with Ian longer. I should have held his hand longer and been with him. And then none of this would be happening.
They told us he was gone. Weren't there many choices? We picked a good one. Stop punishing yourself.
I gave up on my son. I should be punished.
By lethal injection? Really? What did you do? You walked out of a room. And not because you didn't love your son, but because you loved him so much, you wanted to do something. He's up there, he's here, he's getting stronger all the time. It's a miracle. Hold on to that, let go of the guilt. Hold on to your boys. They need you. And in the way I need you to.
I'm glad you're here.
Hey, why's that?
Well, because we're assuming that means that Emma finally told you the truth.
Well, it doesn't really matter what Emma says now.
Why not?
It's over. Annie was just arrested for trying to kill Adam. Again.
Oh, my God. Is Adam okay?
She missed. But she took the same shot through the same terrace door.
So does that mean that Annie's gonna get charged for Stuart's murder?
Depends on the DA. But given the similarities between the crimes, it looks like there's a pretty solid case against her.
Is that why you're here?
I just thought you'd like to know. Could have a big impact on your own case.
Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'll walk you out. So, Jesse, I gotta ask you. What is it that you didn't want to say in front of my wife?
Annie trying to kill Adam. What do you think really happened? I think someone who loves that woman in there very much would stop the world for her if he could. Took a shot at Adam.
And I think we're not that different, you and I.
No, we're not.
You did it, didn't you? You shot the gun and you framed Danny.
What difference does it make? Annie's behind bars and the guilty person's being punished.